Hi. People often say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I say that the most liberating thing about beauty is realizing that you are the beholder. This empowers us to find beauty in places where others have not dared to look, including inside ourselves. This is a quote by Selma Hayek, and it's a quote that I have known and kept close to myself since I was in middle school. To me, the quote represents confidence and high self esteem and believing in yourself when others may not do so. Hi, my name is Alice Keith, and I am a senior here at North Carolina Central University. I'm currently majoring in accounting, and I plan to graduate this December. Today, I'm going to tell you a bit about my life that you may not have known, some things that are true to me, and things that you may have not known about me. These are things that I have experienced and have endured in my 24 years of life. And you should listen to me because, well, who knows about my life better than I do? Well, except God, of course. He probably knows better than I do. But other than Him, who else knows me better than me, right? Well, I want to first tell you a little bit about my childhood. So, I was actually born and raised in Washington, D.C., and I lived there for about 11 years. I love DC because it has its own culture. It's not the North, it's not the South. You get a little bit of both. And there's a lot of things that are just unique to DC. There's the music, there's food. It's a city. I mean, who doesn't love the city? Well, I do. And I miss it a lot. I lived, like I said, I moved from there after I turned 11. We moved from DC here to North Carolina. I've always had a lot of family here in North Carolina and as well in Jersey. And throughout my early part of my life, me and my mother traveled quite a bit to see family. Family is a big part of, you know, who we are and a big part of our culture. And so we moved down here to North Carolina to be close to the family. I initially moved to Holly Springs. I went to middle school in the area, and it was very different moving to the South. Like I said, DC is not really the South, not really the North. You get a little bit of both. And immediately, the first thing that you notice about North Carolina, it definitely has Southern hospitality. You meet a lot of people who are very friendly, and that's just in their nature. And I love it. So I lived in Holly Springs. We moved to Chapel Hill when I turned 14, and I went to high school there. I then went to college in Atlanta at Clayton State University, whoop, whoop, and that's when I fell in love with Atlanta. Atlanta is where I learned my passion, or I learned about things that are really dear to me. That's when I became an accounting major. I initially chose accounting actually because I didn't want to do accounting at all. I thought I was going to be a fashion designer, and I realized I don't have any creativity. And I looked into careers and looked into careers that had longevity and careers that paid well, really. And I took my first accounting class and realized that I was very good at it. And that's when I got into accounting. Um, what I plan to do with an accounting degree is to become a CPA. A CPA is a certified public accountant, and I plan to work at an accounting firm in their audit department as a staff auditor, and hopefully maybe one day grow to be partner at an office. Um, I graduate in December, and I plan to start researching CPA exams so I can pass that early next year. Now, on to another fact about me. You've learned my childhood, and you've learned my career path. Um, but what do I do outside of school and what I want to do for work? Well, when I was in Atlanta, I served as president of the National Association for Colored People. I'm sorry, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, of our local school chapter. I spent about 2 years as president, and I also served as an AmeriCorps service leader, and I also served as vice president of our Interfaith Council. And through those roles, I've learned that leadership has always been a huge part of my life, and giving back to the community has been an even bigger part of my life. I've always known that community is the reason why that I'm here and the reason that I've even made it this far in life. And so I feel that it's not just my duty, but my obligation to try and provide that for other people. Um, Outside of that, I love to do everyday things, shop. I love to eat. Mexican food is the way to my heart. If you have queso, that's just a surefire way to be my best friend, in case you wanted to know. And that pretty much wraps up a very quick um, about me, quick to know um, little facts about myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And to refer back to my initial quote, I hope that you guys live a life that is unwavered and unapologetic. And I hope that you use your passion and your confidence to pursue your dreams and go far in life. Thank you.